wathatha imali yebhenki washaya phansi wayidla yipi andingitshela ukuthi siyazazi ingoma lezi akulo ongazaziyo. What I'm saying is imessage ekhona yipho na.
I've been praying for a better day. People wanna see you in the grave. I've been praying for a better day. People wanna see you dead. I've been praying for a better day. People wanna see you in the grave. I've been praying for a better day. Niggas wanna see you dead.
Sabona mlaleli, welcome to another Road Talk podcast with Touché episode. This is episode 15. Yo, shout out Saya is here, the co-host, the boy Touché, the Prince of Gwanda behind the camera. Yo, shout out. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. You can check there will be a link like on the description. The WhatsApp group link is Touché Media. That's where you're gonna get updates about like every production that will make Touché Media. It can be movies, music videos, everything. So just join our WhatsApp group, check the description. Yo, shout out to everybody who subscribed and those who are always watching.
Oh yeah, I told you I was going to bring names though, right?
Yeah.
Do you want them? I know you didn't even know them. All right, I want to give a special shout out to Ramirez. He's an artist.
Yo, shout out.
From
the Revolution.
He's an artist, and he's actually one of the people who actually support and actually watch and come tell you to know what I saw was this and this. This was fire. And then there's Vanessa. I think the Instagram handle is Indlovukazi __
Right, I'll also check her out.
So just go and follow her. She's one of the people who watch. There's a lot of people. I think you found out some of them too.
Yo, shout out, bro. Like probably the names, but I don't know their names like on IG. But shout out to everybody, because some people really come. On the last episode, it was Givion. The on Instagram is the American.
Oh, the American good boy.
That
guy. He actually supports. He supports.
Yo, shout out, because we're gonna be checking like your comments if you come to our WhatsApp. And
he's my twin, bro. Apparently he's a model. I heard he does like the runway thing. No, I didn't hear. I've seen him do the item. Yo, so shout out G. Just keep on doing your do, bro.
So like, subscribe, comment. Hey, today we're gonna start like the big news, bro. Just it's really tricky.
That's why I'm a bit low too. What's up? What's good?
Bro. Like RIP, bro, to the one of the guys who were part of the group Insimbi Zezhwale.
Oh, lava badla ingoma ezikhala kwa limelight.
Bro, those guys are big, bro. And we've lost, I guess it's 2.
Vele YouTube channel labana bethengisa ama disc.
I'm not really sure.
But let's not talk about the bad things. But bro, what happened? I heard it was some sort of accident.
There was an accident. I don't know where they were coming from. Then
some artists though. Lonke lihleli bekhona apho kwathi birthday 1. Ngene lonke khona apho kwathi birthday 1 ku drive manage.
I think you should be like, should travel like as a group.
Better transportation.
Because your family, you should always be together. Whatever that happens.
I understand, but have you seen the Nash TV family go? Like Labana Bamba, the same flow. They usually go with like a small combi, like something that's when you eat up cable like eat up cable 4x4 like the maroon one. Uskumba.
I didn't see the car.
Elinjengalelia elidlula lapha. Kungela canopy. And then you group you and laying abantu you bend you and lay. Ungaphila wona kompa. Sichawe gonyeti. So I don't know. I'm not saying he was supposed to die, but some artists are supposed to make sure they.
And those guys were big, bro. I don't know. I just hope everything is gonna.
I heard they were big in SA too. Can you say that?
International, bro. They were international.
Ngoma za limelight. I've heard abantu beGoli saying they actually go to. Limpopo. There's actually some festivals.
I think they are big everywhere in SA. Even I think they have like those international tours and Some
Bona
because
labo
these guys,
international
yeah,
emakhiweni.
these guys, bro,
Ah,
they
yeah.
are representing us. They are
Vele nje
representing us.
umuntu
They are
umuntu
really,
angahambe eTanzania le goli le
no,
si
even
international nje umuntu
even
uyabe phonga
outside, I think
ngomakhelwane
they've
nje.
been to. I'm not really sure, but these guys like
Lokhu
they are
kuyafana
big.
nokuthi uthatha ama
If
picture
you go
ayi4
to
uthi
Europe,
photograph.
isn't it that international?
Kangaki ndoda.
Bro, these guys were big. Cause
Ah,
and shout out to
incredible.
everybody who's supporting like the family. Kavalale ngokuthula. I've seen like even the government like they donated 5 buses.
Oh,
I saw some news here. They donated 5 buses. Zupco.
To do what?
So that they can transport people who wanna go there. There's a funeral in Bula. I think it's gonna be in Bulawayo. Then there are also guys from SA.
Going there.
Yeah,
these
they are
guys
coming. Yeah. Even,
why did they not just support them besaphila? Just buy them imoto engababhewuliyo njengaliya. Now they just want to come in cars and everything inflates umuntu sefile.
Obviously they were supporting because I saw the guy that I know is Magz. Is also part of the G's.
Magz sapila.
Bro. I remember I was listening to that guy. I remember, like, do you know this thing when you're young, you're still in primary? And then, not me, I wasn't into that. For me, even when I was young.
Well, now that you're now speaking Skrr, now you're not making, I don't know, probably you see yourself Boujee.
For me, I've been listening to Michael Jackson when I was young, Michael Jackson and Chris Brown. So, like, then there's this thing,
you guys ain't never hosted Christmas parties. Ukuthi abangani bakamamako babe labantu ababongini, then they eat probably.
Obviously even family.
Exactly. That's when you see that type of music. Uzaskiti skwamkwam kuphela.
Let me tell you how I got exposed to this music. You know, like there will be an elder who's into the Clement Makwaza type of music, or even Black Mambazo. By that time, like the disc thing.
How does someone listen to that though? Kind of,
bro.
Like,
those guys, but they are making good music. It's different from the Skrr.
Good music, yeah.
Bro. These Skrr niggas, just that you listen too much to these Skrr niggas. They'll be like, I got this and this and this. Yeah, they anchor shit.
But the music is not noisy though.
Wait, these guys, bro.
The music is not noisy.
They give life. They give life like to.
Wathathi imali yebenki, washaya phansi, wayidla wethu. Yipi andingitshela ukuthi siyazazi ingoma lezi. Awulowazaziyo. What I'm saying is imessage ekhona yipho na. Wathathi imali yebenki, wachaya phansi, wayidla wethu, wancitsha abanye.
Not every song has a message, but there are some songs, you know, that are really.
Because
for me, the way I was listening, like the way I got exposed to their music, especially there's Clement Makwaza, there's Black Mambazo. You know, like at home there will be an elder who's into Clement Makwaza, and back then I was in primary school. Then they will send you to go and buy, go and buy a disc, the Clement Makwaza, Black Mambazo. Then that's when I was listening to the G. I was like, yo.
Now that you've talked about discs, right? Now that you've talked about discs of traumatizing situation with these CDs, I'm really proud this era passed. Yeah, my DVD land. You know these guys who used to sell Pamba Ochedla?
Yeah, the fake.
Right. So my queen used to like send me, like the queen used like give me some money upon I go buy it is so my queen was into African movies.
Alright.
A lot of African movies even the actors I know them.
I think I also watched that a lot.
I go there, bruh, to a person I know. Go get it. I get there, bruh, I give him the money. He gives me a CD that's printed African movies. When I get home, you don't know what I saw there.
It's adult film.
Let's continue, bro. Kuna pia kufake volume. Kuna po ngoya bekuthwa uyele disc lifake. But continue.
Yo, shout out in
so samba ni nemfeni Insimbi Zezhwale. Asambeni wo limelight sibagadisa amabhasi behambe.
Yeah, I think those guys like the big fan base, especially here in Zim and SA. Yo, shout out. And then speaking of this, the accident thing, bro. Like in August, like I've been traveling, like I went to like here in Zim, last week I was in SA and every time
an international now. Insimbi Zezhwale.
So every time when I'm traveling, there's always an accident.
Oh yeah.
There's always an accident, like bro, it's really bad. It's really bad. Like since was it end of July? Then August, bro, it's been bad. I feel like this month,
People just have
it's
to be
cursed
safe.
or something. Because every time when
people
I'm
just have to be
traveling,
safe.
every time,
Yeah.
there will be an accident.
Problem
Every
liyatiza
time.
nje nxa amapholisa elitshela ukuthi mabreki wathi ndikhipha
Ah.
ama-$10 and then now you're dead.
No,
But-
but I don't think it's just about buying a license and shit. But I feel like I think the month.
Yeah,
It's
safety too. People just have to pray. Sorry, I'm Christian. The Muslims,
you
you
gotta
do what you
pray,
do.
yeah.
Others do whatever you do, but make
Just
sure
be
you
safe.
pray.
Yeah, talk to your Lord,
Because
talk to your God.
it's bad out
Yo.
there. We're too young. We are too young to be losing each other.
Yeah, bro, it's really bad. Because
Oh,
like
yeah.
every time, yesterday I was coming from Bulawayo, and there was also an accident. When I was going there,
There was
there
one.
was an accident.
And then when you're coming back,
yeah, bro, it's really bad. Like,
what's going
this
on though?
accident,
What's really
I
going
don't
on?
know. I think this month is cursed or something. Okay.
It's not even heroes yet, and people are dying.
Because in Okas, how many festivals do you have? Holidays. We have
And them.
there's heroes. Then for the African tradition, what there's Umboiso and
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah. This is the month for the bad things. Oh yeah.
Not for
What? What?
not for the
Umbuizo is
bad thing. Umboiso is just bringing like the spirit
to
of
do
the
what?
of the dead, like to come and protect the family. Didn't you start?
Bro, who protects the family? Bro, God protects the family. Let's leave this story.
Bro, I'm talking about the culture, like
Bro,
I'm
dead
talking
person
about
is
the
dead.
culture.
Just leave the dead be dead. I'm not saying the spirits are not there, but
Uh.
let's just let them rest. Bro. Protect you from what? When you are in Zen,
Bro, I don't know if I interpreted like it wrong, but I know like Umbuiso, because
I know, bro.
Umbuiso.
So I really don't believe in these type of things.
Yeah, you shouldn't be following like the Western culture.
Bro, I was
Because
supposed to
it's
be
really-
born in America. I feel it. I don't know what happened.
So you don't wanna be here, you wanna be out there in the streets.
I want to be here. I America
Because-
ngase ngafa. Indlela ngithanda ngayo izinto.
Because a black
Ngase
man,
abantu
especially when you're a black man, because
ngake ngilizwe phela sithi hey Skrr asila mali. Lithatha ngavela. Imali yani.
let's talk about the screen nation.
Imali yani.
I had some cheese like they were saying the screen niggers are broke. They can be wearing let's say a 500 USD outfit whilst they ain't got shit. All they got is clothes.
Yeah, most of them, yeah. Most of them be fake. Vele kangafika 500,000 yangonende.
They be like, that's why
Just
we have to do drip check.
But yeah, we have to start doing drip check because ezinye izikipa ngeze Gucci and ezinye zibhalwe Gucci. You can see there's a difference between a Gucci t-shirt leskipa esibhalwe Gucci.
Yeah, because
And Gucci ayithengisa emabhizeni guys. Sorry. But I was just saying good.
bro, we have to support. But I feel like those
Supporting.
guys are doing like great when they bring even that stuff that's kinda because that stuff is cheaper and we
Zithengele
cannot
iNike
afford
yakho.
Gucci.
Izithengele iNike yakho. You
Even-
know you can't
even
afford
Nike.
Gucci. Why are you buying what?
Even Nike.
What's so expensive about Nike?
Bro, the kicks.
No, Air Forces start from $90. They're $100.
90.
$90.
Who's gonna afford that 90
So
bucks?
for now 20.
What?
What this week uyathenga amanye 20 next week. Abe inhlanzi.
Bro.
Bro, you're going to buy 15 pairs of sneakers in 1 year. Usubona ukuthi
No,
you spent more than just
it depends.
budgeting and buy one pair of
It depends. You won't be like walking around like every day. You're just gonna have
uyakuzibona
maybe
ukuthi icatha
7
lezi
pairs.
zingane ngoxamo obotshiweyo zinje so i-Air Force. Madoda, I've seen sneakers. Ukuthi personally I'm a sneakerhead. I actually pay attention to these things. When I first look at you, the first thing that pays or actually grabs my attention is your sneakers.
Even the ladies.
Yes, bro.
I feel like the ladies are the ones who wear more.
Noma ule nto
the weird
engiyizondayo
shoes.
ukudlela yonke into ama-pumps bra ama-pumps you can tell me ukuthi umuntu abetshitshe waqumela ngeGeneva la abe sephumela selama-pulling socks eko-Pick n Pay.
For me everything is cool. Like it's about like
So-
what you afford. If you afford pumps, then it's cool because that's why they are pumps.
No bra,
Because
no, do you know some shoes vele zayenzela ikarate ezinye izicathulo lezana vele ngezokuthi nxa uhlezi phakathi endozana lidlale
you cannot do karat with
Bruh,
those shoes.
what I'm just saying is I'm not saying uziforce. I'm not saying buy fake Nike. Nxa ule $5 buy unene mina lowo umgqoki just to avoid amehlo. Asitsho ukuthi amehlo are important but nxa
You should
sesibone
walk fast.
i-t-shirt sibhalwe niha so kumele ugijime mina. Now you have to run, bro.
But I feel like you guys are just like putting pressure like on people and it's unnecessary because as long as your body like is covered.
Unnecessary yani ugqoka ijini elibhalwe
Why
bhamu.
should I wear something for for 100 US, a t-shirt for 100 US, whilst I can get it for 5 US somewhere.
Yazi okubuhlungu abantu laba yikuthi nani. Sometimes uyabe ehambile sibili. Kulesinye sneaker, I saw a pair of sneakers ebhalwe Apple yama iPhone there. There was a pair of sneakers brown Apple. And to my surprise, that pair of sneakers was going for like $40. And then that same $40, can you not make something out of that same $40?
I know, and the other thing, like people don't really know about this. You guys who are exposed to the internet, you research about the Nike and shit. And then there's someone who just goes to a shop and just say, okay, I'm looking for a nice pair. You know those guys who are selling. This one.
And the bag will be easy. You told us all the Air Force like Gucci Pambo Kuland.
And it's also about choices.
It can't. So yeah, that's the problem with me, right? I've noticed Skrrs are broke. Most of them. No, Skrrs are not broke. Wannabe Skrrs are broke.
Most of them.
No.
Especially here in Africa.
Man, Skrrs are not broke. Wannabe Skrrs.
Most of them.
No. Tina andi singo wannabe Skrrs. Skrrs weqiniso cheka khawule.
Bro, even in the US, bro, there are some who always lie. You know, they say, yeah, got this chain, 10K and shit. Yeah, but then check their net worth. The anchor shit. How can you find?
Net worth, bruh, depends on what you own. Net worth. Okay, do you know what? I can actually buy a pair of sneakers at $500 right now and still not have a net worth. Net worth is what do you have that's possessable? What do you have that we can actually say this is
how
this?
Can like you have to make sure you have a net worth before you buy some shit that you're gonna throw away or something.
It's like investing in other countries is hard. So which Zimbabwe veloto ambia kumele kanzini ndapo kumezusipevara akusetsistent. You still have to, especially if you're known. It's not like that. So problem with some of us is with me, right?
Is fake. You know, I don't like some people like putting me like on that Skrr what.
You are.
No.
Skrr.
No.
But look, I was getting. Look, very fun. Slay queen. Even if you don't want, bro, people are just going to say, oh, and the hand that stays there, that's a slay queen.
Well, what's a Skrr?
Skinny nigga rapping shit. I'm tripping. I was Skrr. Lava. Okay. Do you know these guys that are actually taking a culture? Shout out. Taking this Western culture to another level. You know these guys that actually live is a trip these days. You was Skrr on that. The ones with long t-shirts and long sleeves.
For me, I don't wanna be cool. I don't like when people say, yo, you're Skrr and shit.
But of course, the best way we create a because Wayala they're going to call you that until was Wakalala. Like, and what I know about Skrr is mostly Imali Ankona Uyabulaya. But then it is something better to do because you find abantu abathanda this motor. Just because now whenever there's some emotion, they want to put on a turbo, they want to put on the Zushain by the garage. You find them clean, they put on turbo, they clean, brother, they put on whatever, the neon, what So
the problem with the Skrr Nation is like you don't have a plan. You're always thinking about the clothes.
Bruh, confidence starts from you. When a velunga pumu go skip estabugileo, awusoze uhambe uzikhangele and awusoze uhambe uthalaza because yabo wonke umuntu yabona iskipasa kustabugile. But once you feel fresh, now you can walk in town. That's a man who's proud.
Why would you buy something for 100 years?
And ubuzenzani ngayo $100?
Buy something
like what?
Property.
What? Any property $100?
You can buy something.
$100.
Because you guys be wearing, expensive kicks, 500 US.
No.
And then all you got is clothes.
For
example, you'll find out like at someone's crib, like even like teaspoons. Maybe you only got 2.
It doesn't.
But then you going out there, you buying clothes and shit.
It makes sense. Mostly it's for the culture. I mean, to be honest, if I was to be honest,
some of these G's they've been still like home.
Now that's the problem. Now if you start ganking cabins, problem, right? If you start ganking and going to please people out there, that's most people. That's why in the other episode I was talking about doing it for yourself, not for people. You verify yourself, bro. What do you want? And how much? That's why
but most of these G's they wanna be seen as the richest.
But with what?
Wearing expensive clothes doesn't mean you're rich,
bruh. But what? My point is, Gucci $15 from where?
Bro, you can carry.
Do you know what
putting like
do you know
pressure.
what as you are right now? You might be more expensive than umuntu ogqoke igucci from head to toe angabe ithenge lapha around town. Because you might find ukuthi as your up tempos, I've seen them, you might find ukuthi they might be like 100 to 150. Your pants engela bize njalo maybe abe revolution almost probably from Mr. Price 200 rand kusiya phezulu. That's from khonapho wena uyabule iskipa zakho se-essentials is $10. The short the SB lakho le $40. That's how much. So we are getting to
for me, I don't have a problem as long as because the problem those imitations that will be way too much. Brothers, maybe it's supposed to be Nike, then it's something else. You know, for me,
there was no I, there was an N, there was a K, and an E.
Because for me, you're just like putting pressure on yourself. You can buy even a plain t-shirt.
Abazali, bruh. Phela nto nabachala abadala ukuthi ngeChristmas ngithenge le Air Force. Abadala bona they don't know ukuthi there are people who are dealing with clothes in town. Abamazi belubhini abadala. So ukuthi uthiwa kulo banele othengisa izicathulo they don't know. Bona bazangena etown befika phambi kwaKuland bebona iAir Force le Dior. Lo mntanami yethwa. So mntanami kela uyenza njani uneskipa se Dior mfana.
Even with colors, because what I've seen, even with colors, people they are failing, bro. Fashion sense is something else. Even some of the screenmakers, bro.
Where does someone actually go into? I've never seen him. Wherever I've been, I've never came across red pants.
You know, like we're just putting pressure like on ourselves and other people. And then they just go there and they'll be like, yo, if they see something different, something that's not just, you know, just like a track pen, like mine in plain. They want something, you know, that's different. Then they'll wanna
come to where I learn. You find someone putting on let me start from the bottom because when I start from the bottom. Okay, this nigga be there putting on yellow forces, Air Forces. Okay. Yellow Forces is putting on lime socks, bruh. An orange pair of shorts, a red
because
t-shirt,
some people
and
like
orange
colors.
How though,
Some people are
out there looking like a shangani, bro. You can't just be there looking like an SA flag.
Nah, it's really tricky, bro.
It's bad. So labana asibo ma Skrr. You want to see one of
they're Skrr niggas.
Skrr kasweli lutho. Skrr America. Skrr bampela. Bahawuli.
Also here in Africa there's no
we are wanna be Skrr. Skrr bamaqiniso. If he works, he works. If he makes money, he makes money. But
some of them are fake. They're just they just want to impress bitches and shit.
For example, then I give you my Skrr that I can tell you that these are verified Skrr.
Oh, the Mikos.
No, but I want to can call them Skrr. Let's go for Swahili. Kakauli. He doesn't go around saying he has what exactly. See, he has a house. Uncle Vinny has a house that he bought for himself. He works, he makes money. He actually looks after his parents. He sent it on this other items like now I can actually take care of my own parents. I was this Skrr.
So guys, comment, tell us what you think about this Skrr nation. But most of them might not be broke.
I feel attacked.
Most of these
I'm not
because most of them they claim to be rich. They wanna be seen as those, you know, the hottest and shit.
I'm poor, bro. I'm poor as fuck. But when I get out there, I'm giving you BP. With pants that I bought for $1, I'm giving you BP.
That's the problem. Like, you shouldn't be. You should just be yourself. Like, you shouldn't be like be pressured by someone is shit. And whatever they doing, bro. So tell us
that's what makes people steal. You know, I've seen a lot of people our age, even on social media and etc. You just been there probably for theft. Small things like just stealing sneakers, bro. 2 months you're in there. The record is done. You start from somewhere. Work at least for something that you was at least to do for none.
It's gonna be
I was asking this other guy, he's a friend of mine, enclosed name. I'm like, bro, when you sell a certain cars, they way people akula mature but you have a stampede develop every day. So I'm having how do you wash into the trip njini lapana uyakuchaya round ini umbe yathola kungela wahle wathi ndoda mina vele ngawachanga ngithatha ibhakede ngihlale phansi ntemelele okuwoma njike endlini manje kuyabe kuseseyiphi
because it's really tricky, bro.
It's bad out there.
So yo, shout out, tell us what you think about this. You a Skrr.
Mina
You wanna
daughter.
peace.
Bruh. Wait, Mina, what can I
You
say?
wanna peace.
Nah, what can I say? Yeah, let's say I'm a Skrr. It's fine, but you call me Skrr, I'm
Yo, Shara, also tell us what you think about the Skrr Nation and shit. Don't ever put me in that the Skrr Nation. I'm myself.
But
I'm myself.
still broke.
I'm the Ndebele king. That's I only got the crown. That's all I got. Not the
You've seen him put it on.
and shit. Even the some people will see you putting on chains and then they'll be like, yo, bro,
Damn.
just love the I just like the culture, like the
amanika manje angichazama ingweru akhona amayathi lana ukuthi abantu babehamba besechaya around labantwana etc like it's
and the other
quiet
thing,
places.
the other thing what I really like avoid, trying to sound American. That's the other thing,
What does that mean?
Trying to sound American, like
having the American twang.
The way they speak, there are some people, it depends like where you grew up, like your tongue, But for me, like I don't really have to, it's
alona ulimi lomuntu okhuluma ekhuluma isikhiwa uyalose ukuthi this one this
but there are some people
and then sokusiba
there are some
lomunye
people who just fake it up like son,
man,
yo.
so fam, I've seen them and then you are there, right? You are there.
Talk, the funny part, let's have a convo like for
exactly
a 30-minute convo. Then they won't be able.
Where's the stick? Where's the stick? The English be broken already, braka.
You can a conversation like all last even 15 minutes.
He's there. I'm like, yo, G, what up? You good? What's up, fam? No, good, G. What's going on? I've been going move. No, G, it's cool, fam. Okay, now okay. When okay, now let's use English. Okay, bro, what's going on? What I'm saying is, I'm doing something, right? So I want to see what's going on from that side to that side. And I've been asking, I was told to ask you. Then you give me what's going on. And then nigga, yay.
Nah, man, casa for me.
And I was just, shit, man, you sit that way. Dead now. And then that same person wants to rap in English. Bro, that's scary.
For me, bro, like, let's just use, like the language just so that other people. That's why even in this podcast, like we want people from the States to understand like what we say. It's not like we're trying to be,
I can speak Venda too.
We just want everybody to understand what we're talking about. And I'm the way we can. Something I think we have to like be like doing this in the way.
No English.
Kill
people, bro.
What do you speak like your mother tongue?
Mother tongue is Nyanja.
Nyanja?
Yeah. My father is from Zambia.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's actually Chewa.
So we're gonna mix.
So
I'll be speaking in I think I have to learn the language.
So I understand. But very few people from this side would understand, unless it's the people from the Vuma.
Because we're doing this like for everybody, like all over the world. That's why you try.
Labantu abadala benu bengenza ezinye izinto lifuna siba mention lisitshele sibanye ngapha.
Yo, shout out, bro. So moving to Michael Magz. What do you think about Michael Magz?
He's growing.
He's
growing. He earned his way through that money item. But he's a growing artist. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Because I've seen people like, yo, Michael Magz anchor shit like Holy 10. He's just following Holy 10. Shit.
He has to. He has nothing.
So you also think he anchor shit?
I'm not better than him, but for now. We're not talking about people with things. We talk about people like Mudiwa Hood.
Alright.
We talk like people like I'm not so sure about Stana. I've never heard, but those type of people.
The artist.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what he owns in what. But very good example is Mudiwa Hood. Then says Sibala Lava Balom Michael Magz. What else can you do? But if you're broke, what you just do is talk.
People are like, yo, it's just
brother broke always talk.
Because I remember there was that money thing that he was. Like Holy 10 was given money by is it Olinda
Chapel?
Yeah. And then Holy 10 gave it to Michael Magz. Then Michael Magz
anti imbinga yena khona imali ndekalayo probably lapha khona kada test swatchike labantu ama pounds yena imbinga.
But then all the other episodes you said like when Kiki said, yo, show us what you got, like you said
he
They
brought
showed
out like a
people-
lot of shits, bro. Like $10, $20, amaningi.
US.
Nebo esandahole. Yeah.
US.
Mhm.
Alright.
Nebo esandahole. And then I saw some other video futhi beyiphiwa lapha. Angikwazi bephiwa ngokwani kumbe. Angikwazi ukuthi bekungani ukuhamba njani but ungani kuloku qembu kwezinto lezi
Alright.
But I saw money, bro. A lot of money.
Alright, so they got cash.
Jesus. Kind of. Sebengcono kulathi. But most probably I'm sure abantu nxa besithi kala lutho they be comparing him to other artists.
Alright.
I'm sure
alright.
that
If you're not
problem
comparing
ukuthi
his
ungasakulethi kuhle nxa usithi awula awusoze uphoke ubeke impela uthi awula lutho yakwathi wena unje awungeke kulo muntu ole mota wena ungela
Yeah, obviously. You,
so that's the problem now when you don't have to act like unuzifaka ku situation you don't just come and say frankly kala lutho wena ulani so now when you are comparing
so
kulunga
it
ukuthi kala
depends
lutho
like
compared
who
to
you
who.
comparing with.
Away.
Alright.
So I guess he's growing he's not bad like nguye Skrr tole ukuthi usarent
For me, his dressing is not that much of a.
yeah me too
Doesn't have that much.
Vele,
for me.
who can you say he has it as like the best
Zim-
item, best dressed
the
item in
artist.
your, yeah.
But Holy 10 is getting better, but he is not. I don't think he's there yet. But he's getting. He's getting. I think Kim is doing a great job. Because I was following Holy 10 like before. Kim,
He used to be worse than this.
bro.
That nigga is, I'm not saying Yakoumidula, but I don't know what be going on there.
I feel like the choices, it depends even where you grow up. And
Isn't iko kwenza abantu bahambe UK bethenga amajina red bese UK kuna yabo watuthenga
For me, he's getting like better. Because bro, I
I'll
was a
try
fan. I
follow him
remember I used to. I think
I'll
he
try follow him
deleted
up.
like every almost.
Bro, have you seen how Takura puts on like dresses?
Yeah, Takura.
He's one of the best dressed.
Inzim, shout out to Takura, bro. He's
Enzo I shall
representing.
too. Enzo doesn't dress like a Zimtanso artist. You look at him, you find a free man.
Alright, he even put on this.
Exactly. He doesn't put on like umuntu lo kuthiwa uzahlabela izimtanso ngathiwa uzathi wayibada lapho uyaphikisa. He actually looks like Future. There was a time Zimsaleb actually tallied him with Offset.
Yeah, I
With,
remember.
when he had the things away. You can actually see ukuthi I know this. Then sokuzwa labo wins. Awuyabe gqoka iskipa esiyellow mfana ese LV LV let Dior same t-shirt.
Bro, fashion is something else. I feel like you should just know that you cannot mix this color with this color. Because that's where people make a mistake. Like they
Super go and buy iskipa sabantwana less go power cells. It's no boundaries. Akula muntu ozabe kubambile akula.
go and get something
Gucci
like
zenlezi ngabona ezibhalwe Gucci. Akuvumi nje. Vele uyithethenga. We. Hayi.
bro, fashion is something else. I think
But
we
people have
just
to leave fashion alone.
putting pressure like on ourselves. Like, yo, I just wanna look like the Chris Breezy. And, I think the other thing, it depends like on who you look up to when it comes to fashion.
Yeah.
Who's your inspiration? You said Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye, Jaden
Offset.
Smith, Offset.
For me, it's Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, everything.
Breezy.
He's the best overall. Everything. I'm a
I
big
just
fan.
don't like how sometimes he misses. Sometimes plus it's simple. But what I actually can say about Breezy is, to me, his dressing is a bit too simple. He's like a guy who he can actually put on a t-shirt, flannel, jeans, sneakers, cap.
I remember even when he did like that challenge, that track Davidos. Yeah, it was cool.
Smart casual,
Yeah.
And then me now, I'm not that type of person. I think if you all have looked at me, I just want to do a bit more extra. So if you look at Abantu Banjanga Offset, you can just find them a bit more extra, not too much, a bit more extra. So you can find Abantu Banjanga Offset.
Plastics.
Bruh, I've been doing stuff.
You don't wanna look like everybody. You just wanna be yourself.
It makes you distinct, though.
I'm outstanding.
It actually makes you distinct, though. It can actually draw a bit of attention because what I know is you appreciate ongahamba lapo.
Alright.
Like you can't actually convince a fly ukuthi honey is more delicious than fruit. So when ungahamba empukaneni uyabetshela ukuthi awuluthi lumnandi uthi yayi sex wala. So that's just basically it. It's just basically it. Just go where you appreciate it. Mini fashion yami if you feel like you're near ubhowa wena because when you impukani. And I brought honey. Shut up. I brought out honey, bro. I have my things. I brought out honey. No, this thing is fine, bro. Just taste it. So yeah, shout out, Jens.
Yes.
Shout out, Jens. Alright, Anja Bonus say, Send Tule,
No, I
alright.
think that was better.
Send Tule.
I think there is no explanation that was better than that the honey.
Yo, people, but that it's true though. Most people are bananzelele ukuthi wena uyafana ukuthi ungabona wena utry so hard to fit. You don't belong there.
Yeah, that's the problem with people, like they're trying to fit in. And
Exactly. When ungabona usu maybe especially with me, I don't wanna lie. I always had a fashion that always used to be weird. And then nginjalo abantu bebephonguhleka labantu abadala. Then you come up, probably you come across Dre. Then it's like, gee, those pants are nice. Now you know what he knows what I'm putting on and uyazwisisa what's going on. Then when wejini lakho lepamu la ungahlangana laba majini epamu bazakuzwisisa. Iko thina singakuzwisisi. Yabona indaba yangona. When I jini yakho Nike, have you ever seen a jini Nike since wazalwayo? uChristiano wawona go jini Nike. Let's leave it then. Let's leave it.
Yo, shout out. Let's talk about I heard there's a sex tape that came out.
Ooh.
I didn't
watch it. I just heard. I didn't watch it.
Cyan and
Bruh,
Prince, is it Prince KB?
KB is mad, bruh. He's releasing mad items. He's releasing mad, what you call this? Mad.
I heard you were saying he wanna sue
Exactly.
Cyan Boujee.
People who watched it, bebekhuluma ngama-koi angikwazi ikoi la ngibona ade belitsho yilipi manje mina ngizambuke manje angisakwazi ukuthi abantu bangena njani ama-koi labantu laba bade bengu-2 I don't understand. So ozwisisayo ngaka-comment then at least ngayilandelela le ndaba because I just heard the one actually posted on a story saying I can't believe this nigga posted in sense so what my mouth is too young for some words she was using but those type of things. But then apparently KB
she was also involved with Ndu Browns. Then Ndu Browns were like, yo, I never dated.
Ndu Browns like, bro, I don't that thing that Magz, right?
Yeah.
Ungabona bekuphika, bro. But at least okungichaza this situation is I usually talk to growing children, especially girls. I'm usually more sensitive with girls because I grew up lo mama more present kakhulu. So I'm usually more sensitive with those type of people because see the type of people you look up to.
So
like,
if you date Cyan Boujee, would you admit like
me? I wouldn't even date her because I'd die of heart attack, bro. Imagine if I was one of her boyfriends right now, how would I be feeling? Bro, just die, and I'm too.
So
I'm fragile for that, bro. I'm too.
You won't admit like
the complex. The complex the yogurt. Very angukwanis look, angukwanis. So
shout out to those who know the sour, what you call it, the sour porridge. Yo. The sour porridge.
Which
you
one?
Don't know.
Ole yakudala. All right. Yeah. Uyakhuluma phela ngesikhiwa sabo. Uyathi porridge libilileyo. Okay, as I was saying, untombi lo, I don't know. Like bengisakhuluma ukuthi andu ngwadi uzakhuluma the people you look up to actually draw up your character. And then you are telling me ukuthi when you looking at me you can actually see kule offset la uyazenza lapho ungezelele here and there. Okay, there are young children, young girls who actually look up to people like Cyan Boujee. Those Instagram influencers, blah blah. But that's gonna kill you. I don't want to lie.
That's not life. I know those people, especially
I don't wanna lie. Bro.
They just go there and just take a pic, putting on some, bikini stuff and shit. And then most of the girls they tryna,
which is not
do that
bad
in real life.
That's bro. Even the bikinis, the clothes can actually be theirs and etc. But my point be, how do you get that money, bruh? How do you get that money? How can we respect you if you don't respect yourself? Okay, now you have on Louis Vuitton from top to bottom. You have on Gucci. You have on handbags. But then now your body is on Google. Everyone can see you, bruh. Even the little children. Yes, I'm 18 and older. They can see you.
Imagine if
how does that make
you
feel?
Is married. Is he married?
I don't know. I usually don't really follow him because it's like those house and I'm not into. He's a good DJ, but I've never actually really used to follow. But he might be married because unless if she's just a baby daddy, then
yeah, maybe.
But just stop. Because so these things they are veil.
Wait, so on that sex tape, people could see Prince KP's face.
No. Cyan Boujee was the one who posted on our story saying this can only be Prince KP. Then people concluded.
Alright. Because if I was Prince KP, I wouldn't admit up like, yo.
It's not fine,
I don't know that's not me.
Imagine was looking up to because the people like What kind of call people like Shasho, for example? Okay, she has a sex tape leaked and all that. And for what? No, for what, bro? She's not that old, Pelicholo. I actually looked at the age right now. 1998. What are you doing with the Wandabanja levels? Obvious for connections, obvious for recording for free. But then for what, bro? What do you get? Oh, your body is dirty. Yo, bro, be safe out there, especially girls, bro. Umuntu enalo okupa $100 yena uyabele 500. Wona ubusu cheap boyfriend yakho ekunika $1 yona iyativela ingela. Mephathile 2. Be safe out there.
So yeah, ladies, let's be safe. How would you make a sex tape with a model, with someone you know she won't stay? If you just
I honestly feel like some of these people leak their own sex tapes to actually gain clout. For example, my titi. I have a very good feeling she did it herself.
I think that is just for. I think for models it's gonna work. Like if you just, but for someone like who has kids and shit,
you're just acting XXX videos, bro. If it's my, I would have died right now. Imagine one of the boyfriends right now.
Shit.
But then now you'll be knowing good. I should be ready for anything, bro.
For me, you wouldn't
want
make
to bamba
a sex tape. Let's stop like from the start.
Vela camera tingane bedroom. Vela chama phone mele ngale le. Iko want besiwa beze Japan be kitchen.
Why would you make a sex tape?
What's with the cameras?
Yeah, so yo, tell us what you think about sex tape. Making a sex tape from
abazali. Abantu balabadala phandle lapho ukuthi ukuthi balabazali.
Bro, why would you make a sex tape?
Hey, I mean una Franklin angambulala. Unasaya.
Yo, shout out. So tell us what you think about its sex tape. Yo, shout out Root Talk Podcast with Touché
and Cyan 444.
Cyan 44, the Prince of Gwanda behind the camera.
We